Highas and higher healing vibrations. Cosmic Cat here. Let's read our affirmations for the inner child for July 16th. It's all about perspective. I see myself through the eyes of my inner child. How silly it is to sit on chairs when the floor isn't half as crowded. Besides, you never fall off the floor. In fact, sitting is pretty silly when you can roll, run, jump, or tumble. Grown-ups are really silly on the telephone. Sometimes their voices change and they sound like the people who do commercials. Unbelievably polite. Another thing, adults say goodbye 40 times before they ever leave their friend's house. I could play 10 games of Parcheesi between the time they say clean up the mess and we finally walk out. Today I will see my adult self through the eyes of my inner child. Seeing your adult self through the eyes of your inner child. Wow, what a perspective shift that is, huh? And actually, we are going through a lot of perspective shifts at this time. There are perspective shifts that's been happening well since the full moon. And a lot of the previous birthday readings that I've done have shown this, and also the angel numbers, the short videos I do. Spirit, what do you have for us regarding a perspective and seeing through the eyes of the inner child? That's the nectar. That's the sweetness of your life, to be able to see and transform, be aware and conscious. Look at this card. Allow yourself to feel anything that you feel by looking at this. I'm going to share the energy and the thoughts that I'm feeling. And this is, even though there is yin-yang, masculine, feminine, polarity, duality, there's differences here. This is showing the sweet nectar is knowing deep, deep, deep within that we are all one. We are all one. We are connected to the flowers, the plants, the hand that's reaching out to touch the flower. It wants to get close to the flower because it is the sweet nectar. This is the number 58, which could be significant for you, or possibly the number 4. This could have something to do with your base chakra, your survival instincts, making sure you have enough clothes to wear, food to eat, shelter, basic necessities, survival necessities. There's also a need for someone here to eat some fruit. You are being asked to eat some blueberries, peaches, or oranges. Those are the 3 that I'm feeling. Perhaps even a nectarine. Gaining insight on your perspective shift. This even looks like an eye. And it looks like night and day, as if you are connecting the 2 finally to where your body can be one, and you also are closer to that inner child, the perspective shift of really seeing your life through your inner child's point of view. Share in the comments below if you've actually reached this state of being. This would be really good to know. This is one that really needs to come out for us. Okay, Spirit, what else do you have for us regarding seeing yourself through the eyes of the inner child? Having that perspective, a different perspective. This one's coming. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I did hear the number 4 as a download, so we will take 4 cards. Let's see what this has. Spirit, please share any messages that you have at this time for the viewers today. Okay. Queen of Roses, which is the Queen of Cups. 8 of skulls, which are swords, 10 of roses, which are 10 of cups, and the hermit, the major. This is your major arcana card. This is directly related to introspection, going within, tapping into your inner child, doing some inner child meditations, getting close to placing yellow stones on your solar plexus chakra while you meditate to really enhance the connection that you are desiring to get to with your inner child. We have this nurturing, motherly, loving queen energy here. Emotional maturity, the ability to have conversations with others in a compassionate way, shows this energy here. The Queen of Cups shows love for all with discernment. So if there is something that needs to be spoken that may hurt another's feelings, it's approached in a very compassionate way from the Queen of Roses energy. Now, this could represent you, but I'm actually feeling the energy that this is meant for you to seek out. Someone you look up to, someone that means something, someone that's dear to you, that you would like to be like. You would like to have, not be exactly like them, but you would like to be able to have this determination, have this acceptance, and be able to speak about difficult conversations in a very loving way. The raven here shows the communication that you have with spirit realms. So you have the ability to communicate to other dimensions. Share in the comments below if you are doing this at this time. Also share if this is really referring to someone else around you. Allow your body, allow yourself to feel, allow your intuition to kick in, and see everything here as you would like to see, okay? See it, feel anything that you may feel. So moving on, so this is showing that you're going to embrace this Queen's energy. I mean, this shows that you or someone near you has a really strong intuition and a lot of power. So it's a really wonderful time to start working on shifting your perspective to your inner child, working with your inner child. Okay, now this is when you get into working with your inner child. Your initial connection, it's not going to be cupcakes and rainbows. You know, there's going to be some unbinding that's necessary. You keep unbinding, okay? You are releasing yourself and the inner child from, this is, I feel like this is the inner child when you come upon him or her. She or he is, you know, wrap themselves up to protect themselves from any further damage or unsafe environments. And you're going to start working with her to unravel. You're already beginning to unravel. So this shows that someone here is already starting this path. This is great. But yeah, just continue to allow it. It's not by chance that this is in the water either. This is showing the water and the moon. We are in Cancer season. This card alone is, I mean, we have water here too. It's a lot of water. And this looks like water as well. So, I mean, we have water in 3 of the 4 cards that we pulled. So I definitely would watch the Cancer birthday for today, for 7/16. So you're going to work with your inner child, and once you get through this, you're going to have the 10 of Roses, which is the 10 of Cups, which is ultimate success. You're able to sit back, be still, meditate at the drop of whenever you want to meditate, something that some of you can't do right now, but you're going to have more power over yourself. This Queen energy is really bringing about power for you, and then the healing that you're doing with your inner child is really bringing you to this beautiful state of like balance with the sun and the moon. Now you've got your cupcakes and rainbows. Don't see a cupcake here, but you can make a cupcake if you'd like. Yeah, the legacy, the loyalty, the family. Now sometimes with this energy, I feel like it's not just the legacy that you have or loyalty, but I feel like it's also you sitting here and looking through each phase of your life, like maybe decades of your life. Say you're 30 years old, you're looking back to when you were 10, you're looking back to when you were 15, then 20, then 25, then 30. And actually it's 10 for some of you, 10 increments, 10, 20, 30. You know, if you're 60 years old, you're looking back at 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, you know, and seeing the decades of transitions and how this all matches for you, to how you can balance this in your life. Of course, the introspection comes and goes in waves, and it will definitely be time to go in. You go in for your healing. You're not seeking external love anymore. You're getting internal love because you realize you must have some more, your self-worth, value. Your perspective through the inner child's eyes was actually a huge wake-up call for you, and it set you down this path that you so really are going to discover just how bright your heart shines. And I have angel bumps all over me. This may bring about for some of you writing poems, musical songs, lyrics, writing in your journal, getting in tune with yourself. That's the message that I have for you today. Hope it resonates. Please share in the comments below what resonates for you. Don't forget to check out a birthday reading, whichever one resonates. I feel like today's went really well with this, but you may be drawn to another one. Follow your own gut and your own intuition for this, okay? This has been the Grateful Dead tarot deck as well. And so I will share, even if you're not a deadhead, maybe you want to check out some of these songs, listen to some of them to see how they relate to you. And so we have the Woodcutter's Daughter here. Woodcutter's Daughter with the Queen of Roses. And the 10 of Roses is Lazy River Road. And our attic, I would say, is the Attics of My Life. I'm going to go with that instead of looking it up. It's the Attics of My Life, which is a very beautiful song. I happen to really like that song a lot. And then the 8 of Skulls is Black-Throated Wind. So you may want to listen to those songs, even if you're not a deadhead, to help you understand, meditate with them, and try to get in tune with your inner child, okay? Have a cosmic day tonight, y'all.